What's up, everybody? It's that guy Skimpy. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my setup for making my own plastics. I get questioned a lot on what you should buy and where to buy it and all that good stuff, so I figured I'd just make a quick video. So starting off, we'll just talk about the molds. This is a one-piece aluminum mold, and you would pour right into the cavity here. And it's going to become flat on one side and then detailed on the other side. A lot of people start off using the one-piece aluminum mold. I mean, it does make a great bait. Another type is a two-piece hand pour mold. Once again, you pour it right into the cavity, and but this time it makes a fully round bait. The other style aluminum mold is an injection mold. So to use an injection mold, you need a hand injector. So you would suck up the plastic and inject it right in. And you can get a lot more details using the injection mold. I heat up my plastic using a microwave. Some people do use Presto pots, or they use injection machines, but microwave works great for me. I use a Pyrex cup. Pour the plastic in here, heat it up in the microwave, and then you can hand pour it, or you suck up the plastic like this from the Pyrex. One thing I want to warn about Pyrex is you always want to inspect it before you start, because if there's any kind of crack or chip or anything, this can actually shatter. And this shattering full of hot plastic, it can make a nasty, hurtful mess. It's never happened to me, but I've heard of many stories of Pyrex exploding in the microwave. So I'll go with safety. I always wear gloves. I wear glasses. I wear a long sleeve just in case it splashes. And most important, I wear a respirator. This stuff stinks and it is nasty. It's always a great idea to use a respirator. I pour in a shed. I open the doors when I'm pouring, and most of the time I even have a fan blowing. This is not something that you want to do in your house, or especially in your microwave that you eat food out of. You want a completely separate microwave to pour your plastics in. What else? A handy deal here is a little thermometer. It's an infrared. You just push your button and it tells you the temp here. I got this at Harbor Freight, and I even use one of those coupons you find in the back of magazines. It's great to get an accurate temp. You also need glitter for your plastic, and you need colorant for your plastic. You can get the glitter and the colorant at a lot of different mold manufacturers. I'll tell you in a second. Another thing I use is I put scent in my plastic when I'm pouring. I use a ProCure Garlic Plus. This stuff is stinky. And also this Trophy Bass by ProCure. This also is awesome. It stinks. It's good. The type of plastic I use, this is Do It Soft Baits plastic. It's crystal clear plastisol. I believe this is a 2.5 gallon. This makes a lot of baits. Every time I use it, I always give it a good shake, mix everything up in there before every use. It's always a good idea. If you're gonna make Cincos, you're gonna want to get some super fine salt. You're not gonna want to use, your table salt or whatever. You want to use super fine salt. Bear's Baits makes an amazing salt. I use this. Also, when you use the salt, it really hardens the bait, so you're gonna need some softener. Once again, I got this softener from Bear's Baits. It works great. So yeah, I started off making baits because actually I started out making Cincos, because I was going through so many packs of Cincos, and at $8 a pop, it can really get expensive. Do you save money making your own baits? Honestly, not really. You spend a lot of money on a microwave, Pyrex, stir sticks, everything, the molds, and you know, it just gets addicting because you want more and more colors, you want more and more molds, and more and more, you know, glitter and colorant, and you know, you got to buy safety gear, and you got to replace the filter. You know, that's important too. So is it worth it? To me, it is, because it's an amazing hobby. It keeps me busy. I get to, you know, catch fish on something that I made myself. You know, it makes me feel that much better. I get to make my own custom colors, which is awesome. I make my own Cinco color. I call it the Skimpos because, you know, I'm skimpy, so I call them Skimpos. But I call it the Skimpo Special, and it's green pumpkin with black and a little bit of blue flake. And every now and then I also put a little bit of red flake in there. You can't really find that color in, you know, Gary Yamamoto's Cincos, but you can make them yourself. And you know, there's not just Cinco molds. You know, there's craws, swim baits, all different kinds of drop shot worms, and so many different creature baits and frogs, lizards. You know, there's a lot of different kind of molds you can buy. Now, where you buy your molds, there's a whole bunch of different mold manufacturers. Just to name a few, there's High Rock molds, there's Ultra molds, there is Bears Baits, there's Bass Tackle, there's BTS molds, there's Delmart. There's a few more. I just can't think of them right now. So yeah, hopefully this helped in some way, and you know, making your own baits is a great way to spend your time. It's a great hobby, and good luck. And if you have any questions, go ahead and email me, thatguyskimpy@gmail.com. All right, please subscribe. Have a great day.